I am Dana Malcolm. Thank you for joining us for this, your midday edition of Top Stories for Thursday, January 4th, 2024. Coming up, the news that matters most.
Get armed with an alarm system from Spence Security. What if you didn't wait until your home was invaded, your family threatened, or left to the mercy of a gun-carrying intruder? What if you didn't wait for someone to enter your business and put your staff and customers at risk? And what if you made your home less attractive to burglaries and trespassers? With alarm systems starting at $499.99, Spence Security can get you armed with cameras, panic buttons, emergency notifications, and best of all, Spence Security installs. Low monthly monitoring from $79.99 when you sign up for 1 year. Conditions apply, so contact Spence Security today. Dependable, professional, service you can trust. That's Spence Security.
Town hall meetings are coming up for contractors in an effort to help them learn how to properly submit their tenders for the slew of PPID projects valued in the millions, according to Jamel Robinson, Minister of Physical Planning. The dates are January 4th for Grand Turk at Dillon Hall at 5:30 p.m., South Caicos on January 8th at the District Commissioner's Office, again at 5:30, and North Caicos January 10th at the Q Community Center at 5:30. The Providenciales meeting was held yesterday, Wednesday. 7 new COVID-19 cases were recorded in the Turks and Caicos Islands for the period between December 10th to 16th. Providenciales, Grand Turk, and South Caicos were the affected areas with 4, 2, and 1 case, respectively. The U.S. stock market had the worst opening day in decades on Tuesday, according to Bloomberg. The agency says 2024's first trading day featured one of the worst ever concerted drops in stocks and bonds to start a year. It follows a volatile 2023 and a very low 2022, which is described as the worst year for stocks since 2008. Magnetic Media is your news leader. Much more coming up after this.
Century 21 Arishar Properties is your best resource for buying or selling any real estate in the Turks and Caicos Islands, whether it's a condo, house, villa, commercial property, or vacant land. Century 21 TCI can assist you with your real estate needs. No matter the sign, keep Century 21 Arishar Properties in mind. Call 649-941-7368 or email your friends at century21tci.com.
Caribbean countries have been invited to join the iconic Eurovision Festival, an original song contest usually reserved for European countries. The contest allows local broadcasters like the British Broadcasting Company to select an act with an original song to compete in the event. No Caribbean country has confirmed their attendances yet, but Eurovision has promised updates soon. Our coverage of the Made in TCI trade show continues. Today, an armed force gets the floor. We hear from the newly minted TCI Border Force, and they have some interesting information.
We are here just offering information in regards to exemptions and concessions that are currently being offered by the government of the TCI. Here we have an extract from the customs tariff that gives you about 29 concessions that are offered through the customs ordinance.
You can see all of that information and more on the Border Force's website. Climate change is hitting some foods harder than others, according to Forbes magazine, and they've put together a list of the delicacies and the essentials that are seriously affected. Forbes cites grapes with yields down up to 14% because of wildfires and drought. Blueberries with yields slashed in half in the world's top producer, that's Peru. And maybe most concerningly, rice, which saw a 24% price increase over 2022 caused by low yields affected by climate change. 2023 was a year of extremes. Extreme hurricanes, extreme heat, extreme flooding, and more. Now the Washington Post reveals the predictions for 2024, and they include even more heat, fueled by El Nino. El Nino is expected to fade late this year, and with it, some of the heat could go, but experts warn the climate remains unpredictable. Residents are now bracing for the possibility of record heat once more. that is it for this edition of the news. I am Dana Malcolm. Thank you for joining us. Head on over to our website to see all of these stories and more. Top Stories in 5 is a Magnetic Media production.